So once we have the geometry how we like it up here in the right hand corner, we can hit the next button and that'll bring us into the parts screen here. Most of the time what you'll be doing in here, you'll just primarily be selecting your material and thickness. So we'll just go ahead and say we'll be doing this out of 1/4 inch aluminum. Also up here you can switch between machines, so if you've got different options as far as nozzle orifice combinations, or if you want to switch between a water only or a abrasive machine, you can go ahead and select that up here. And then this screen is also used for specifying cutting of open contours. So this line down here, if we just wanted to cut that, that would be considered an open contour since the ends don't match up. If you want to do etching, if we want to etch these numbers, you can do that in here. If we wanted to use a point like this point up here as a stop point that the cutting head will move to, we can do that. So over here on the right we've got the different functions that we can do in this screen. So we can do marking, open contour cutting, and point functions. Under point functions we've got abrasive, pierce, drill, tap, and stop. So those are those items there. Since what we're going to do here in this example is rather than cut this hole, we're just going to do an abrasive pierce at that location, which we need a point on that circle there. So I'm just going to quickly here go back to the geometry screen, and I can use the point command, and I'll draw a point at the center of this this hole here. And once I've got that, then I can just go back to my parts screen. And so first I'm going to do the etching. So the pump will go into low pressure and etch these numbers up here. So I can expand the marking tool. So just hit the down arrow here, and now that tool's active, and I can hover near any geometry or open contour and highlights it. So if I want to etch this, I can just click whatever end I click on. That's where it's going to start the process from. So we'll click up here and that. And as I click on these up here in the right hand corner, you see it adds these to the cut sequence. If you click on these, it'll highlight it to show you which one you've got here. So if you want to change cut sequence, if you decided you wanted to do the 3 first, you can use this arrow here to move it up in the cut sequence or down. So then if we want to cut this slit down here, we can expand the open contour cutting tool, and you can select a cut quality on that. So if you want it to be slower, smoother, you can select that, or if you want to go faster, rougher cut, you can select that. So we're going to go with smoothest on this one here, and again, whichever end you click on is the end that's going to start from, so we'll click on that end of it. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll do a pierce up on this hole up here. So if I expand the point functions tool, and then I'll go with the abrasive pierce, and again as I hover near that, it'll highlight it and I can click. And then up here in this the cut order box, again we've got our marking. We did the open contour down here, and now we just added the abrasive pierce, and we can also expand this if we need to. And then finally in here, last thing we'll do is we'll add a stop up here. So after it does these steps, then it'll come up here and stop. So if you wanted to maybe inspect what you've already done, you can, the cutting head will move out of the way. So over here again on the point functions, go down and select stop, and click near this point over here, and that's added to our cut sequence. So that's what's available in this menu here, and the next video we'll talk about the machine settings and material settings. Thanks.